guys, welcome to the video. I'm not gonna lie to you today, it's Sunday night, it's Easter, happy Passover you guys. You're probably seeing this a couple days later, but I hope you all had an awesome weekend. I'm just sitting here having a beer, chilling, waiting for Game of Thrones to come on pretty much in like an hour and a half, so I'm being very ambitious trying to film a makeup tutorial in an hour and a half, but we're gonna do this. I'm super excited to be working on this one. In today's video, you guys chose the makeup I'm about to put on my face. I have it all in front of me here in this lovely tray. This was the first time that I polled you guys on Instagram and I asked you to pick out my makeup. So I gave you two choices. I'm gonna pop up pictures in here as we go, and you guys basically voted on what I'm gonna put on my face today. So I'm really excited. You guys did good. You picked good products for me. Some of these I haven't used in a while, so that'll be fun. And it's just like a nice combination, and let's just see what I come up with the items that you guys picked for me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I just had one of those weekends that was super lazy. I was dog sitting my family dog and I was off for Good Friday. I don't think I've worn makeup in like 4 straight days, and it feels really weird to like put makeup on right now and then basically just go wash it off. But I didn't film any videos this weekend and I was like, you know what, I need to go sit down and I need to film something to put out for you guys this week. And I like filming and I like doing my makeup. It sort of relaxes me. So if my energy seems a little low, it's just because I've been having one of those weekends. But anyway, I'm excited to do this. I'll stop rambling. Let's just get right into the tutorial. First things first, primer. Okay, so you guys had a choice between the Smashbox Primerizer and the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer, and you chose Smashbox's Primerizer. I actually really like this. I got a mini version to try it out. It's nice for drier skin, so I'm gonna go ahead and pump this on the back of my hand. Probably plenty, and I'm just gonna apply this. It feels nice. I probably could have used more of that because my skin's feeling extra dry today, but okay, primer is done. You guys also picked, this could kind of come at any stage, but you picked the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist as sort of like my setting spray, but I use this as primer spray too, and I just use it to like refresh my makeup. And again, I'm feeling super dry, so I'm gonna spray this now. Oh, if you guys have never tried this, I actually really like it. It's a very, very fine mist and it smells really, really nice. So I'm about that. So next up was foundation. You guys had a choice between Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation and L'Oreal Pro Glow, and 63% said L'Oreal Pro Glow, which you guys are looking at. This is one of my favorite foundations of all time. I actually am almost out of this. I actually had on like tanning lotion at that time, so this color might not match me right now because I'm a little bit pale, but I'm just gonna put this on the back of my hand and then dot this all over my face. We might be able to get away with it, you guys. We'll see. I'm also breaking out a little, which is really cute. We'll just have to blend that down the neck to make sure we match here. Let me zoom you guys in a bit. Okay. Bring it down the neck just a little bit. Watch out for the hoop. I'm sort of like breaking out on my chin a little, so I'm gonna put a tiny bit more there just for like a little extra coverage. And I bring it onto my cheeks because that's where I have dark spots. I didn't do any cream contour in this, I just realized. So we're skipping cream contour today. So next up is concealer. You guys had a choice between the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Concealer or the Urban Decay Naked Skin. 87% of you said the Urban Decay Naked Skin, which good on you guys. It's actually an awesome concealer. It used to be one of my favorites. This was a holy grail for me at one point. I'm in the color Light Neutral. I just recently picked this up again because I think it was half off on Ulta one day. They had a really good deal on this. I like the applicator on it. It's really nice, and this is a good color for me right now. Go down. I'm also gonna cover any of my spots that are sort of poking through right now. Guess we're not gonna do a heavily contoured nose today, but we're gonna blend that in. This, I would say this sponge, this is the Morphe one again, is a little on like the firmer side, but I feel like it does a pretty good job. It's so crazy. I used to like absolutely love this concealer, and then like Tarte Shape Tape came around, and there's so many good drugstore concealers now that I can't bring myself to spend like 20 something dollars on a normal concealer. I had to wait until this was, I think it was 14 bucks when it was on sale, because there's Maybelline concealers that are amazing. Catrice has a really good concealer, ColourPop. So I mean, this one's pretty good. The coverage is decent. It's not like the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's not bad. I'm gonna put a little bit on my eyes too, because I use this as an eyeshadow base and I wanna like cancel out any coloration I have there. Coloration? I don't know if that's a word. Okay. But I'm just gonna use a brush to blend that in. Discoloration. I'm an idiot. So next up would be powder. I'm feeling kind of dry today, but I'm gonna powder anyway. Okay, powder, you guys. It was between the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder and the COTY Airspun, and you guys, 55% of you guys picked COTY Airspun. This is a bomb-ass drugstore powder. It's really good. It smells terrible, and I always get it everywhere, but it's a good powder nonetheless. I don't really want to bake or anything. I'm gonna take what's in the cap, and I'm just gonna put that over the concealer on my eye, and I'm just gonna lightly dip with, this is just like an e.l.f. highlight or a blush brush. I use this as my under eye brush. I'm just gonna dip into here and just press that under my eye. No baking today. We just wanna make sure the concealer doesn't crease. I'm setting my smile lines a lot lately because those have been creasing like crazy. Bronzer is next. We had two bronzers. We had the Becca Sunlit Waves, I think that's what it's called. It's a beautiful bronzer, but it's discontinued because it was a summer collection last year. But you guys actually didn't care. You picked the Tarte Park Ave Princess palette, which this is a good thing that you guys picked this because it has bronzers and two highlighting powders. So you know what I'm gonna do, because I just remembered that. I'm gonna dip into these lighter powders, and I'm just gonna brighten under my eye a tiny bit, because I don't want to be too dark under there. It's actually a really nice powder in this palette. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little blush brush, bronzer brush. I can't talk, guys, and I've only had half a beer. I'm gonna dip into, I usually do a little bit of these three. This one's like two. This one on the end is like a little too dark for me, so these two are mattes, and this has a little shimmer. I'm gonna dip into the matte and the shimmer one. This palette is really pigmented as well, so just start by lightly patting it on, and then I bring it up along my hairline. So you guys, how was your weekend? Did you guys do anything for Easter or for Passover? Let me know in the comments. Like I said, Brian and I just were pet sitting for my parents. They were visiting my brother. My older brother is in the Air Force. He's a dentist, which is pretty cool, but he's stationed in New Mexico. So if any of you guys are from New Mexico, shout out New Mexico. Yeah, so they were visiting him. So we had my dog, Leo, and it was really nice. It was sort of like a trial run for us to see what it would be like to have a dog in the apartment. And I will just say this, I didn't get much done this weekend. It was really hard to like record the podcast, which if you guys didn't hear, I have a new podcast. Shameless plug, it's called Rave Culture. I'll put a link down below if you want to listen to the first. And the second episode may be out already, but the first episode is definitely out. So anyway, I like was trying to record that. I was trying to film, and I just wanted to like play with him and walk him and things like that. So I didn't really get that much done this weekend, but it was really, really nice to like watch him. But we didn't do anything for Easter today. Brian and I just cooked and hung out. I made a bunch of perlers this weekend. I'm like so getting ready for EDC right now, so that's like where my brain is at right now. I'm gonna use a little brush, and I'm gonna use one of these matte powders, and I'm gonna quickly contour my nose. Nothing crazy, but I just like stamped this along the sides, and we're snatching the nose. But yeah, on that note, if any of you guys are in the military, or you have a spouse or a sibling or a family member or friend, shout out to you guys. You are amazing. Seriously, can't thank you guys enough for your service. It's crazy what you guys do for all of us. So shout out to any of my people in the military. Okay, I'm just blending the nose contour in. Done. Okay, next up would be blush. Had a choice between an Hourglass blush and a NARS blush, and 58% said NARS, which this was such a throwback. This is probably expired. I don't even know how long I've had this. It's like rubbed off. Yeah, this has to be expired. I've had this forever because it's a classic. It's the NARS Orgasm blush. I mean, I feel like everybody when they first got into makeup had this. This was like so popular a couple years ago. So sort of like a peachy, warm, very warm, and it's got like gold flecks in there. I don't know. This isn't really my color anymore, but it's all I wore in frickin' high school. I'm gonna throw this out after this because I genuinely, this is years old. I like a lot of blush. welcome to my channel. You can see the gold sheen. Pretty. It's a little too pink for me. It's alright. It's alright. Now I'm just gonna spray everything to just refresh my face, melt everything together, you know. When you're a dry bitch, you need to layer the setting sprays. Highlighter is up next. So I had a choice between the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Classic Champagne Pop or the Amrezy Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter, and that is what you guys chose. This highlighter is incredible. I mean, just look at her. She's beautiful. This keeps going in and out of stock. I waited for this to be restocked and I bought it as soon as I saw it on their website, and it actually is worth the money. It's pretty beautiful. It's a very interesting formula, but I'm just taking it on this little Amazon brush. I hope you guys can see that. And talk about dripping in freaking gold. I think I just needed makeup this weekend. I instantly like feel better. I think it's because I don't feel like myself when I'm not wearing makeup, and I know that sounds weird. I love a fresh face, don't get me wrong. Like, there's nothing like leaving the gym and you're sweaty and you just have no makeup on, but I just feel like myself when I have makeup on. I don't know. It's just, I feel like myself. I'm gonna take a tiny little brush and put this on my nose. Also, I just realized I'm like doing my entire face without doing my eyes. I don't know what order I'm going in right now, but anyway. Okay, eyes were up next. Okay, so I put two Anastasia palettes in here. I was gonna put them head to head. So I did the Soft Glam palette and I did the Modern Renaissance palette, and you guys picked Modern Renaissance, which I'm actually super excited about. I had posted that I have been loving this a lot more recently because I just wanted to revisit some of my palettes, because, you know, with everything that comes out nowadays, it's like you buy all this new stuff and then you forget about these truly amazing palettes, and these aren't cheap, you know. These are like, I don't know, what, 48 bucks, something in that range. And I fallen in love with this again recently, so I'm super happy that you guys picked it. It's just got some beautiful warm tones, and these two shimmers are gorgeous. Because I'm not going anywhere and I'm gonna be taking this off in an hour, I'm gonna do something super light and nothing crazy. So I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush, and for transition, I've actually been going in with some of these like cooler tones lately, like these two I've been loving more lately. I might do that today. I'm gonna go in with this one and this one today. And I'm just fluffing that in circular motions and blowing that out in the crease. And this is my transition color. Oh, let me zoom you guys in a tiny bit. I will say this palette has a ton of kickback and a ton of fallout. My Soft Glam isn't as bad as this one is, so I try to be gentle. I probably should have gone with a more warm look now that I think about it, because my blush and my highlight, everything is more champagne-y and warm, but we know, it's not too late to turn back. With another little fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in, I think, the Antique Bronze. This guy right here. And I'm gonna lightly just pop that in the outer corner there. And just really like fluff that underneath in the crease. These two together are so pretty. Yeah, if you guys have never used Anastasia eyeshadows, I have to say, like, they're so buttery and they blend so well. It really is worth the money in my opinion. You know what, I'm gonna do a halo eye. I'm gonna bring that a tiny bit in the inner corner here and just buff that in there. Now I'm gonna take a smaller dense crease brush. I might go in with red ochre. It's like a nice rich mahogany, kind of like reddish brown, and I'm gonna pop that right in the outer corner against my lash line in the inner corner, since we're doing a halo eye. A halo, or like a spotlight eye, basically means you put the lightest color in the center and it's like darker on the sides, on the inner corner and the outer corner. It's really pretty. But anyway, you guys, I've been loving creating some more IGTV videos. I feel like that's my next thing that I'm like pretty into right now. I want to make more content on there, more videos, because some of you guys follow me here on YouTube, other people just follow me on Instagram, so I want to make sure that I sort of have like my content available everywhere. So I'm trying to upload shorter clips of some of my YouTube videos on Instagram, so you guys can still get the videos there as well. Anyway, so for the middle there, I'm gonna grab just a little flat brush, and I'm gonna go in with this gold color, Primavera. Super, super pretty. I am gonna spray my brush a tiny bit with the Milky Mist, focusing that on the very center. So then I'm gonna go back in and take that red ochre color and just stamp the outsides to blend it in. Okay, and then now I'm gonna go under my lash line. I'm gonna go in with taupe. I've been loving this color on the lower lash line. It's just super subtle. Just using a little smudger brush. It just gives you like a little bit of emphasis under your lash line, but it's not too dark. It's not too warm. It's like a nice neutral tone. Run that along. I realized after that I didn't do a liner for the inner lash line, so we're skipping that today, but I chose a liquid liner, which I don't even like liquid liners. It was between the LA Girl Gel eyeliner or the Ciate Fierce Flicks, and you guys chose the eyeliner pen, so now I have to do a wing. Why did I do this to myself? All right, guys, bear with me. We're gonna do our very best right now. Very little baby wing. I'm gonna bring it in a little bit more. Cool, fine. That's where we're keeping it there. We're not gonna do anything else before I mess it up. I think we're just gonna call it a day there. Next up were lashes, and you guys, it was between my Sasha lashes from Huda Beauty, which are some of my favorites. They're really, really nice. Or the Flutter lashes in Intoxicating, which are a Jaclyn Hill favorite here on YouTube. She talks about them all the time. That's why I bought them. Literally have never worn them in my life. But today is the day because you picked the Flutter lashes. So this is my first time putting them on. They're a lash. That's all I'm gonna say. They are dramatic. Okay, so lashes are on. They look better on than I thought they were going to. Like, if you guys can see, I haven't put mascara on yet and I haven't blended in the top of the lashes yet. But one thing, I had already cut them before because they came really big for my eye. I still need to cut them. Like, they're kind of cutting a little too close in my inner corner. I think if I cut them just a tiny bit more, I would love them even more. I like them on more than I thought that I was going to. So next was mascara, and you guys had a choice between a Lancome mascara or the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, and y'all chose Perversion mascara from Urban Decay, 65% of you. So I'm going to put this on and blend the falsies into my regular lash line. That helped a lot. Ooh, I like these a lot more. Very dramatic. Next up was a brow. So I wanted to do a brow pencil. I put two completely random pencils that I found in my drawer because I always use the exact same L'Oreal Brow Stylist pencil. So I found a Maybelline brow pencil and one from Pop Beauty that I think I got in like a Birchbox or something, like a monthly subscription. And you guys, 55% of you chose the Maybelline pencil. So I have that here. It's the Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo, and I'm in deep brown. I don't like this, if I'm completely honest with you. It doesn't have a spoolie to brush your brows, but the pencil itself is fine. It's a little bit of a thicker pencil, so I actually have a little spoolie. This is an Anastasia brow pencil, so I'm just gonna brush my brows up. I already have very like full natural brows, so I'm gonna fill these babies in. Like I said, I don't have to do much to my brows. I'm not going anywhere, so we're just gonna be very sloppy about it. I don't even like this pencil that much. This spoolie is really rough and it kind of hurts. If you guys have any other brow pencil suggestions too, hit me up with them. Again, I'm like a big drugstore girl now. I just haven't gotten a Sephora gift card in a while. And I'm waiting, they're doing a spring sale, I'm pretty sure, in the very beginning of May. So I'm waiting to buy any like expensive Sephora stuff until the spring sale. That's all I'm doing today. Okay, so for the brow gel, I put in two tinted brow gels. The NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, which I've been loving lately. It's actually amazing. And the Benefit Gimme Brow, which is my OG favorite. And you guys, 77% of you picked Benefit's brow gel. So I'm going to be using this. I'm in the color, I think, number 5. Which is like one of the darker ones. This is another case. Again, I'm just gonna keep saying positive things about the drugstore, but this little guy is like 20-something dollars. The tinted brow mascara from NYX was, I think, under $5, and it's incredible. It holds my brows. The color's great. So I've had this one forever. It's really, really amazing. I've gone through tubes and tubes of this, but again, if you guys want to save money, I would go for the NYX. It's got really nice color. I usually just do this when I'm not filling in my brows with a pencil because it gives me plenty of color and it holds my brows in place like a big bushy brow over here. We're almost done, you guys. So for lip liner, it was between a Kylie Cosmetics lip liner or the LA Girl lip liner, and 53% of you chose the LA Girl pencil. This is the Perfection Precision Lip Liner, and this is in the color Bear. I actually got this because Juicy Jazz here on YouTube suggested this, so I have to buy everything she tells me to buy. So this is just like a classic pencil. The formula is fine. I actually like the Kylie Cosmetics way more. Those are super creamy and pigmented. This reminds me of like a MAC pencil. I don't know. Formula is okay for the price. Again, super cheap and affordable. For lipstick, it was between a Maybelline nude, and I also put a Bobbi Brown nude. Again, just colors that I found in my drawer, and I was like, why not? 78% of you picked the Bobbi Brown lipstick, so that's super exciting. And this is in the color Pale Pink. Okay, I really need to go clean out my makeup drawer because this smells expired. And I just put it all over my lips. Really pretty color though, and good formula, but if you don't remember when you bought something and I couldn't even tell you where or when I got this, we're gonna do some spring cleaning after this video. Oh god. The combo though, together is actually kind of pretty. Oh god, it smells though. Last but certainly not least was a gloss. I had a NARS gloss, and I had the Fenty Beauty Gloss, and 75% of you chose the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. This is the OG one. It's incredible. It smells amazing. The gloss on this is gorgeous. Okay, last up, I'm gonna spray the Milky Mist one more time. So this is the final look. I feel good about what you guys picked out for me today. I feel really golden. I went very heavy with the highlighter and the combination of that and then the NARS blush, which had like a little gold sheen to it. I feel very, very glowy, bronze. And this is kind of like a normal look for me. Honestly, you guys didn't pick anything like super extreme. We didn't do anything too crazy here. I think the halo eye is gorgeous. Highly recommend the Modern Renaissance palette. The brow stuff was okay. That brow pencil is like not really my favorite. Even the primer, I'll say, like this primer's okay. It's not my favorite thing. I like an even more moisturizing primer than this. This didn't do it for me too much. And I think that's everything. Thank you guys so much for picking out my makeup. I love interacting with you guys and having you be a part of my channel. If you guys are not already following me on Instagram or Twitter, feel free to go ahead and do that. I will be posting a lot more polls to have you guys involved in the channel. And like I said, I'm posting a lot of my videos and even more content on IGTV lately. One more time, I'm gonna plug my podcast because I am so proud of it and so excited to bring you guys Rave Culture, which is what it's called. So there's a link below if you want to listen to it. It should be available pretty soon on like pretty much every platform that everybody listens to. And it's pretty much like your guide to the EDM community. So if you guys are a fan of EDM, if you like raving, you like going to music festivals, I have tons of tips and information, show reviews, and just have like a lot of topical content. So yeah, please go and check out Rave Culture if you guys haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like this final look that I created here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye you guys.